So that takes us into problem 6, and we're really getting to the end of the road now. This is a really simple one, but I think sometimes something really easy to miss, and that's business performance. I think this is a really key point, especially when you're trying to sell something to stakeholders. So can you talk us through that?
Yeah, and I think with this one, we see technical debt and the inability to evolve your legacy systems and to change your systems almost like a tax on the business. Everything is going to be more expensive. Everything is going to take longer. There'll be increased risk in making changes. And over time, what will start to happen is the business will shy away from asking that, or they will go to new shadow IT systems. They'll put in their little low-code application, to meet the new digital features that they need. And then they'll come back and say, well, actually, this is not scaling, or we can't change it. Can IT take control? Whereas the reason for that was because the data wasn't available from IT to be shared to the business, or they couldn't implement that new innovative SaaS app that they wanted to, or the bit of technology that they really wanted to do to add huge value to the business that might have been based on a new interface or a new conversational UI or a new decision engine. They just will not be able to do because of the things locked away in the legacy systems. So a lot of the IT then becomes focused just on regulatory compliance and mandatory kind of upgrades and things like that. And ultimately, any business who's not innovating with technology will be falling behind because your competitors will. So the sooner you solve those problems, the more you can, stay competitive with your clients, with your competitors, adding value to your clients and your customers.
Yeah, I think there's a really interesting kind of human point from that point of view as well. You talked about people earlier and getting the best people into your business. Straight away, we're at this problem and all the fun's gone out of the gate. We can't innovate. We can't solve problems. It's just an absolute nightmare. So I think it's a big people problem as well, right?
Yeah, and I think with our team, I can talk more personally about our team, but it's not just getting excited about the new latest technology. It's about solving the business's problems and the customer's problems.
Yeah.
You don't see that by just doing maintenance or by putting a project mentality in it. You see it by seeing your product, your software in use, adding value, customers going, that new UI that you rolled out was magnificent. That's allowing me to engage better with my customers. It's about seeing the analytics and seeing the upturn in usage. It's about seeing the ultimately more orders coming in your products. Certainly, even though we're all fairly technical in our nature in our team, that's what drives them. They can look and innovate and do little POCs on new technology. It's not the POCs that really excite them. It might at the start, but on long term, it's the seeing the outcomes of their software, seeing the fruits of their labor adding value to that business, right? And the more they're constrained by legacy, the more that's curtailed, and the problems become about just how did I get that data into that legacy system, which is not exciting to them. It's not exciting as to how did I get that data out to those customers to drive more business for more, better outcomes for the business.
And from a customer experience point of view, you're just not going to be able to dazzle, right?
Yes. Yeah, indeed. And a lot of it comes down to data, right? So we're working with a large financial services organization, and we will do prototypes that we think look stunning, great visualizations, great user journey, right? And I'm talking personally about a workshop that we're in. We're really proud of this solution. But our maths was wrong on the figures. It was indicative. And the first thing the business users spot is it looks great, but the figures are wrong kind of thing. It's the data, right? And really importantly is we can put we can put a facade, a lipstick on the pig, on a customer experience for something. But if we're not getting the right data from those legacy systems or from the back-end systems, at the right time to the right performance as well. It's no good having a great visualization that you're waiting for a spinny wheel for 10 seconds for it to load. It needs to be snappy. So to sort out legacy is not just about the UI you're presenting and making that customer experience better. It's about re-architecting the back office so that you've got the caches in place, you've got the externalized data platforms to provide, quick access to your data. You've got the workflow and the processes working okay. Legacy transformation doesn't just start at the UI, it goes right to the services layer, the processes around that, the data and the platforms, I think.